Mr. Sorbo, the father of the wide-body aluminum squeegee. He has introduced a new modified ultralight squeegee. And the name of the squeegee is the Ultra 45. They're made in 10-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch, 16-inch, and 18 inches, baby. And that's what she said. They are made for handheld work, specifically on small windows. It comes with the firm rubber in it, right? Which is fabulous. And then we have the 45-degree end clips on here. And the squeegee rubbers, they are also pre-cut to 45, so you don't have to do none of that when you buy them, all right? This rubber, will fit all standard squeegees on the rubber, the T rubber. They will fit in there, all right? Now, this channel also will allow you to fit all other rubbers in there. So the clip is what makes that T-shaped rubber be able to fit in here and work. All right. So next I'm going to show you another clip about this tool and my experiences with Sorbo, a brief experience. Now keep in mind, this next clip is very windy, but if you lower the volume, turn down the bass a little bit, you can make out what I'm saying on those real windy parts. I'm not going to redo the video over because, like I said, this video is just an introduction into what I'll be showing you guys in the next coming weeks. Once I get my GoPro in, you're going to see this in action. This is extraordinary lightness at its best. I can't believe it, man. Can't believe it. Let's hop into it. For some of you who may have seen the first video about this tool, it was more or less an unboxing of a first glance observation. So now I'm going to get into a little bit of the particulars about this tool. All right. Now, how does this differ from the other wide body channels? Well, this is a slim channel, right? This is actually geared more towards in the hand, all right? This is so light that it only goes up to 18 inches. Why? Because something this light and something as long as some of the other channels that Sorbo makes, it would easily bend, all right? So next I want to talk about the rubber. He still has the standard rubber that Sorbo makes that fits in these channels. The good part about this channel is that you can also use round rubber channels. Something that wasn't able to be done before, okay? So that's different. You see, back then when I used Sorbo, I was hanging off of the buildings because they were the only ones that I've researched that had big boy channels, all right? When I discovered that I couldn't put, you see, my boss supplied me with rubbers, and I had to find out the hard way. You see, I was just getting into window cleaning then, and I had no idea of different rubbers and things of that nature. I didn't know none of that. I had my rubbers always supplied to me from my boss, but they were round rubbers. And when I tried to fit it in this, I was like, oh man, I gotta get special rubbers? I had no clue that I could use those rubbers in regular standard channels as well. So if those of you who have a grip of these Sorbo rubbers, you can also use them in regular standard channels like Unger and Ettore and Wagtail and Mormon if it pleases you. But it's probably best that you stick with the rubbers that's supposed to go in this channel. Although you could put any other rubber in here. All right. See, Sorbo has a special rubber designed for his tools that actually make it easier for closing off on deep ledges. If you guys hadn't noticed, his rubbers actually is exposed a little bit more over the lip of the channel. All right, not so much where it's going to create a new learning experience, but just enough where you can still use it how you know best, one squeegee it, and be able to close off a little bit better on those deeper ledges. All right, so this squeegee is so light. Using it on a pole, although you could, the weight and the balance of the pole, you would have to apply, I would imagine. Don't quote me on this because I have yet to use this. I would imagine you would have to apply too much pressure with it on a pole because this tool is so light. This is more geared towards in the hand. If you like lightweight tools, then this is the tool for you. All right? This is so lightweight, it'll be lightning fast. Now, the tool itself isn't fast, but the design of this tool, the way it was made with the ends, and how light it is, makes this tool fast. So the question is, how fast are you? How fast are your hands? All right? That's how fast this can go. How fast is the user's hands? That's how fast this can go. All right, so I would imagine this would be great for residential and getting behind door handles. It is so windy out that this is so light. I really do honest and believe that if there was a nice gust of wind, it would blow it right off the hood of my car. That's how light. This is incredible, man. I can't believe how incredibly light this is. This is like nothing. I don't know the exact weight in ounces, but I'm pretty sure someone will comment on me in the comments about how light this tool is. Sorbo would know. I probably should ask him because this will give you an idea of just how light this sucker is, man. This is fantastic, man. I think somebody's trying to convert me to Sorbo. You know, to Sorbo. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to convert me. Nah, I know that's not what he's trying to do, but I just may trust me. Now, this is more my style. I've never been much of a wide body ever since I got turned on to wagtail. Although that was a big favorite of mine because I could go fast with it because it was a wide body channel. And when you're in the chair, the bigger the channel, the faster you get down out that damn chair. So I didn't want to play around out there hanging on the buildings. You know, I wanted to bust that stuff out. So people may have laughed and looked at me because I was using 24 and above channels hanging in the air. And trust me, I used to knock out stuff and they used to be like, damn, you be flying. Yeah, damn right. I'll be flying. And if you don't move faster than me, then you'll be flying if something happens. And not in a good way. So, yeah, man. When this comes out available in the, distributors, get this. I guarantee you won't be unhappy. This is a game changer for Sorbo because this is one of the lightest tools that he's made. Maybe even the lightest tool in the market, at least lighter than what I've been dealing with right now. Even lighter than wagtail. And wagtail is quite light. But this, my friend, is You know, a Stetacone, I don't know how to pronounce that name. His channels are pretty darn light. I haven't had a full setup with Stetacone, only the channel, because Wagtail uses those channels in the slim line. I think. Slimline was never a favorite of mine, but now that I've been using the Slimline, I've actually kind of grown to like it, because this will be good on the storefront work, right? Because it's a thin channel. It's good to get behind those tight door handles, man. With that angle cut on a 45 degree and that slimline channel, you can come slide right behind that door handle and it'll fit snug as a bug in a rug behind that door handle. But yeah, man, stay tuned as you'll see this in action as soon as I get another GoPro. But I'll be working with this until then. But you know what? I'm going to save that for when I get my camera, because I want y'all to see my first impressions of it while I'm using it. You know, I think people can appreciate the experience of someone's first impression rather than using a tool and then put it in a review. You see, they get to see it. It could be more believing. Let's put it that way. It could be more believing as they're telling you as how they're using it and as you guys are seeing it, rather than me use it and then come back a month later and then tell you. You know, you want to see somebody's first impression, because that's what matters. I do believe, you know, anyone could say anything and change their story up in a month's time of using a certain product. But when you have someone use, the bad part about that is, if it's a negative experience, it's not good to be talking about it as you go along, because it could actually, you know, not be good for sales. But, you know, I think that ultimately, from what I see, I'm not going to have anything negative to say about it, because it's going to do what it's going to do. And it's all boils down to preference. Do you want your tools heavy, or do you want them light? And if you want them light, this is the one for you. See you on the next one.